Hey guys, don't forget to check out our new client $50 special. And why don't we take a look at the barely legal love affair going on between baby Reginae and grown ass man LUCCI.
Hey y'all, welcome to Three Hoodoo Sisters. Hope y'all are well. And today we're going to be doing a few readings, especially on today. Which one of these doesn't belong? Reginae Carter and YFN Lucci. Which one of them doesn't belong here? A grown-ass man up under a little girl. That's what doesn't belong here. Guys, I know that celebrities live their own lives and they don't live by the same rules that everybody else does. Blah, 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 blah. They do as they please. They do whatever they want here or there. Sleep with whoever they want. I find it very disturbing that a young woman who turned 19, I think back in the holiday time, is getting dicked down by a grown-ass man who I believe is 27, 28 years old. A 19-year-old girl getting zozo. For those who don't know what zozo is dick in Haitian. She's getting zozo down by a man who has baby mamas and is grown as fuck and pushing 30. And your daughter just graduated from high school, what, last year? Like, there is something that my father would have never allowed that. But since her father didn't spend a lot of time with her, he spent a lot of time traveling and stacking up his coins and collecting baby mamas himself. What else does she know? So a part of me, like, I get it. You know, she was raised in this like lifestyle. But I feel Toya Wright failed her 19-year-old daughter. Your daughter's probably fucking better than you. Okay, she's fucking a grown-ass man, and 19 is not grown enough. I'm sorry, 19 is not grown enough for a young woman to be out there with her snatched, getting beat up by a grown-ass man. Like, you failed her in that aspect. But as we all know, Reginae has always been grown. She's always thought she was older than she is. She's been doing grown woman shit now. There is no way at 19, I could even come to my parents talking about Zozo. Oh, I'm getting pounded by some 30-year-old Zozo. It's no way. Like, my father would have slapped, I think, half of the teeth out the left side of my mouth. Because those are your college years. Those are your learning years. I understand. Once you turn 18, you're legal. But that does not mean you're fully developed as an adult. I really think Toya should have stepped in and said, I can't allow this. I know you like him, but I cannot allow this. You don't need to be experiencing this right now. And I really think if Toya and Lil Wayne would have really done something about this early on, I think they could have stopped it. This is my opinion, but I don't know what Spirit has to say. I just find it that a lot of young girls nowadays want to be grown. Want to be grown as fuck. You know? And by the time you turn 30, you tired as fuck and ran through. So you got to think better of yourself, you know, as a woman. I just think she fell into that. That's what she was raised around. So she finds it acceptable. But Toya, I don't know if she's too busy breastfeeding her new baby and trying to handle her own relationship issues, but you should have done better in that aspect. I'm just saying. But, you know, why don't we go into the reading? I'm done ranting up in this bitch. So with my one nail missing It done gone renegade. All right, so she's just too grown. Too grown. Too grown. But that's what happens when your mother is your friend and she's not disciplining you. Straight up. The girl ain't even 21 and she's having grown woman sex. That shit is fucking ridiculous. Like, at like 19, you should be enjoying what you really have left of childhood because you're technically a young adult. That is wild. Let's see. I just want to go straight. How does Rashawn Lamar Bennett feel about Reginae Carter? What are his true intentions? How does he feel about her? Okay, how does he feel about Reginae Carter? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. This is when I have to put my own personal feelings to the actual side and read. He actually feels that he's been on his best behavior. He feels like he's given up a lot of things when it comes to being with her. Don't read it from this angle, read it from my angle. He's kind of like, what more do you want from me? I've already given up certain things just to make our relationship look good. It's funny because he sees himself as a king of women, a man, a ladies man, not a player, but he's got what, dripping and finesse, like dripping and finesse. He thinks he's got it like that when it comes to women. Even before he blew up, even before he became a rapper, he's like, look, I've always had this thing for women. I've always had that gab, that you know, my game is tight. I can't help it that so many women want me. Let me see. Now, when it comes to him being faithful, it depends on what you think faithful is. He's actually trying to get Reginae to open up more, to explore life more. He feels that she was too protected, too safe, too, it's like, throw that ass in a circle. Throw that ass in a circle. It's like, bitch, have some fun, live. He sees her as being very guarded. And that's something that he doesn't like about her. Like, he's like, open up, have fun. Stop trying to worry about what everyone thinks. He's fun. So now I'm already seeing in the reading that he's taking Reginae out of the actual box. He's not safe. He's not safe like all of the other guys who she dated that had to play along with her life. He's saying, nah, it's not going down like that. You're going to have to come out of your box, okay? So he's showing her as being like limited, tied down, and he's being aggressive with opening her up. They fight a lot. They fight a lot. There's a lot of jealousy. A lot of her communication skills are not as advanced, and his really isn't either. She sometimes feels like she's getting a lot of mixed messages from him. So there's a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of sex, very aggressive sex. A lot of, you know, sex. It's like the sex will heal the confusion, or if we have sex, it will make things better. So he knows how to use his zozo, okay? So he's using his zozo to tame her and to also open her up. When it comes to in regards of her father is just watching. Like her father kind of knows it's not going to end well. He's watching her going through this kind of like, and the thing is, if he has to, he will intervene, because he's showing up here in her cards. He feels that she needs to stay protected because it's what's best for her. He's like, but he's watching. Her father is watching very closely. There is things of fame here in the cards. I do see a few cards here where it talks about him. He likes the attention. He likes the attention, that, because I've heard people say that, but you have to hear it in the actual cards where it's speaking in terms of the actual attention and that he likes. He does. I don't think he's necessarily using her for her name, but he is taking full advantage of who she is. Yes, at the actual same time. But there's a question I do want to ask. There was a card in here that talked about them moving in together. Yeah, guys. There was a card that talked about him trying to talk her into staying, them actually staying in a house. No 19-year-old girl, I believe, should be living with no grown-ass man. She should be in school or learning something, not, this is crazy. So, are they going to move in? Is Reginae Carter and Rashawn Lamar Bennett, are they going to live in the same house? Are they going to live in the same house? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. It's Reginae doesn't trust him enough yet to move into. It's been put on the actual table, but she's kind of like, I can see where her mother and father played a role in that, where she's kind of thinking, moving in too soon is too soon, and if we do it, we gotta do it like low-key. So if we did find out she eventually does move in with him, it's gonna be like months and months after she actually went and stayed with him. So it's going to remain a secret. Also, she feels like they have a lot of issues that they need to get past before she can even tell him anything. She's not trusting his moves. She's not trusting a lot of his actions. And he's ready. He's like, yo, it's whenever. He's like, it's whenever. If they move in together, it's going to be in the next 3 to 4 months. 3 to 4 months if it does happen. But she's seeing it as too many problems, too many heartbreaks. He's not ready. He's not ready to give her the time and attention that she needs. As I keep flipping cards, she knows that this is not a good relationship. She knows in the long run, in her heart, even though. So why don't we see how Lil Wayne feels about this whole situation. Situation, crazy girl situation. How does Reginae daddy Lil Wayne feel about, how does Lil Wayne feel about LUCCI? How does Lil Wayne feel about LUCCI? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. He's seeing it as, he's a smart businessman. Like, he knows Lil Wayne feels like his daughter is being used. He feels that this dude knows. Also, he feels a lack of respect too. I'm feeling a lack of respect in the cards. Like, I don't think LUCCI approached him. I don't think there's there's a thing about there's a thing here about him feeling a certain type of way about him not even really introducing himself, or not really letting it be known, like having to find things out through other people and other parties. He just sees it as a money making opportunity. And he's also looking at her mother, at Reginae, at Toya. He's kind of side-eyeing Toya, and is kind of putting a lot of the burden and responsibility upon her. He's like, yo, why is she dating this grown-ass man? You know, so he's not feeling it. He's actually, it's causing him to feel some deep shit, you know. But this could be his karma. Like, he's got a lot of baby mamas. He done fucked a lot of hoes. Sins of the father, sins of the daughter, you know. Maybe he's finally understanding what it's like to watch your daughter get semi-used by a grown-ass man. He's also aware that they're making plans. Yeah, he hates how Toya reacted to this whole thing. Like, he hates the fact it's public. He hates it all. He's just, her dad, he just has the energy of like he hates the fact that his daughter is in a public relationship with this dude. Also, it's speaking in terms of the communication. Him and LUCCI don't talk. There's that also irritates him, and how the mother is being very emotional about it, but she's not really taking too much action. She feels stuck in what she should do. So he's like, what are you gonna do about this? And she's like crying and shit, and she's like, I don't know. So he's like, he's seeing it as, that was a very smart move. And I just think their conversation is going to be crazy. You get this card a lot in their reading. There's a lot of confusion around them, which is telling me it's a lot of fighting, a lot of back and forth, very intense screaming matches or arguing, because at the end of the day, she's just too young. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, what are you doing? And how her mom is just standing there like a Macy's mannequin. I mean, I can see Toya literally breastfeeding her newborn baby, then has a breast pump on the other titty, and is on social media like feeling her gray hairs grow out. She feels powerless. So I'm also starting to see how Toya is feeling, and Lil Wayne is side-eyeing the shit out of her for allowing this. So interesting. But I'm about to go, and how does Toya write? Sometimes I call her Toya Carter. How does Toya Wright feel about LUCCI? How does Toya Wright feel about LUCCI? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. She sees him as very sneaky, very analytical, like how he planned it all out. It's like, she's like, you one sneaky motherfucker, and she's ready for it to end, because she feels like, her mother feels like, yo, this is moving too fast, and you guys are making some plans that this speaks for itself. Well, right here, she wants it to end. She's not happy about it at all. She also doesn't want her daughter fighting other women. She sees it as bringing so much drama, you know, into her daughter's life. He said, she said, all of these, like, you're going to be battling grown ass women. It's like my daughter, my baby is going to be dealing with grown ass women, battling, you know, arguing. She's not ready for all of that. So even she knows. And then she also feels like her daughter is hiding a lot of stuff. You know, she feels like her daughter is involved in a lot of, it keeps coming up in her cards, female to female drama. I just think she just doesn't want her daughter to look like a complete fool. And she's like, you're not prepared to deal with these grown ass women. This she does feel that in the end, certain things are going to have to be exposed for her daughter to move on. But she's cordial. It's a cordial energy. She's pleasant with him, but she still has one eye open. She's still paying attention. She's so worried about her daughter being embarrassed and then having to come to her daughter's defense, because she feels like, my daughter is not like these hoes who you have as your baby mamas and who you screw on the side. I don't want my daughter involved in any type of drama with them. You see what I'm saying? So it's her feeling like she has to fight to protect her daughter if any one of these grown-ass women try to come at her daughter. But what she doesn't, again, you failed your daughter. You know, LUCCI was never even an option if you were mothering her more. You see what I'm saying? If you weren't always trying to be her friend. And I think that's where you see where you fucked up. And you saw it. You see it now. You know, she's too grown. She's just too grown. And it's like, and when these women and these hoes come at her, I don't think Reginae has a mouth on her, but she doesn't have the mind and the tricks of a grown-ass woman. You see what I'm saying? She ain't ready. So overall, where is this relationship going in the next 6 months? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. I feel bad because I feel she's too grown, too young to be exposed to all this stuff. Where is this relationship heading to? A lot of expectations, very emotional. LUCCI still trying to prove that he's good enough for her. He's trying to show her, look, I still have the best of intentions. But somehow Reginae is not satisfied. It's like she still feels like something is not right between them. It's the card of the devil. And he's walking towards it. Guys, in all honesty, he's trying to prove a lot to her, but in the end, she will never be satisfied. She's still going to walk into that regret. What is she going to regret, Spirit? How he presented himself, how he said things to her, how he thought things would go. What is going to cause the end of this relationship? Just feeling like this relationship is going to be on and off for a while. There's gonna be some on and off stuff before. So 1 minute they're not together, 1 minute they are, 1 minute they're not together, and they are. Yeah, so it's gonna be going back and forth a lot. She just has a lot of uncertainties. She won't want to make the like decision, the permanent one, to permanently leave. So we're about to see a lot of back and forth. Why is there so much back and forth? Because she's delving into her emotions. She feels there's a spiritual connection between them that she doesn't want to lose. Will her father intervene? Yes, but not until the very end, until it's a hot ass mess. Will her mother intervene? Yes, she will. Yes, she will. And she won't even go to her daughter. She'll go straight to LUCCI. So guys, this is a warning. When you're out of high school, you may be legal, but you're still a child. I've seen what happened to all of the girls who I went to high school with who thought they was grown. Like, I walked past them at the grocery store. They look tired as hell. They got all these kids, and I don't know. I just, like, I'm still around a lot of people who I went to high school with. So it's still kind of like, ugh, well, she was, well, of course, you know, you look tired. But like, by the time you hit 30, you're tired. You're very, like, bitter. You're ran through. Enjoy what you have of your youth. And I maybe she'll learn and she'll grow from this and start dating men more around her age, because it's almost like she's dating her father, which I find really weird. But because we all know he was always on tour, he rarely saw her all the time. So that may be some deep-seated like daddy issues and things of that sort. So my battery is about to die, y'all. Like, I do want to ask 2 more questions, but I don't have any more time. But again, guys, thank you so much, and conjure on.